Hello everyone, this is your good old neighbor Nick Hicks and Frozen 2 and No Time to Die and Avatar fans and when you welcome back to another ranking video. This time I'm doing my ranking on the Spider-Man universe film. Enough further ado, let's get this Spidey video started, shall we? Alright guys, coming in the bottom of the ranking, coming in the first bottom of the Spider-Man ranking, and this is hands down one of the worst movie out of the Spider-Man universe, which is none other than Morbius. I do not want to talk about this film anymore. The story is just completely all over the place. The character was unlikable. The villain was a joke. And the villain dance scene is even worse than an Emma Parker from Spider-Man 3 do some cringy dance. And honestly guys, thank goodness that this film got nominated at the Razzie. Thank goodness this film got nominated for Worst Picture. And thank goodness to Lord that this film bombed at the box office. Good rhythm. Alright guys, coming in another bottom of the Spider-Man ranking, which is none other than Amazing Spider-Man. This is hands down one of the worst movie out of the Spider-Man movie, and this is a terrible start to the Andrew Garfield movie. Honestly guys, even Andrew Garfield is not a bad Spider-Man, but this film is just completely awful, honestly. Honestly guys, the only good thing about this film is had to be Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy. That's the only good thing about this film. But overall, I do not want to talk about this film, so let's move on. Alright guys, coming in another bottom of the Spider-Man universe film ranking, coming in another bottom, which is none other than Spider-Man 3. I absolutely despise this movie every single time that people think about this film. More I think about this film, and more it just makes me angry. The story is all over the place, just like the Amazing Spider-Man. The character was so unlikable. Honestly guys, the only good character about this film is had to be Sandman. Sandman is the only good character I like in the entire movie, and his death was pretty tragic. Anyway, guys, and the Venom is the worst version I ever saw in Venom. Tom Hardy Venom is so much better than Venom than Spider-Man 3. And don't let me get started on Amy Parker dance scene. And thank goodness the Lord that Into the Spider-Verse make fun of that scene. And after Peter Parker saw that scene, he was like, we don't want to talk about that. And honestly guys, just like Peter Parker from Into the Spider-Verse, I won't think about this film anymore. If you want more detail about this film, check out my rant of this film. Screw this film, and this film is even worse than Shrek the Third. Main reason why I'm saying that is because this film came out the same year of Shrek the Third. Ratatouille and then Enchanted is so much better 2007 movie than Spider-Man 3. Alrighty then, honestly guys, we got done talking about the terrible Spider-Man movie. Now let's get to the mediocre one. Honestly guys, coming in another ranking of the Spider-Man universe movie, which is none other than Venom. Honestly guys, I used to really love this film, but now I finally realize that this film is a pretty mediocre Venom movie. And this is hands down one of the most mediocre movie out of the Venom movie. Honestly guys, even the story is kind of whip up to Deadpool because this film had the Deadpool vibes for this film anyway. And Venom himself was kind of over the top for this performance, but overall I do enjoy his voice. And Tom Hardy Venom is so much better than the Venom from Spider-Man 3. And honestly guys, and Tom Hardy's girlfriend in this film, yeah, she's in this film. She's honestly one of my favorite characters of this film. And she Venom, kiss Venom, it was absolutely amazing. Even the villain is just like your generic villain like you see like every Marvel movie do. And the climax was completely... Honestly, it's honestly one of my favorite part of the entire movie. And the worst part I ever saw for this film, it had to be when Tom Hardy Venom just hopping on the fish aquarium and eat a live lobster. Eat a real life lobster. Tom Hardy, you are nasty. Just like Cleveland Brown said, oh, Tom Hardy, you're nasty. So, guys, that was my thought on this film. And honestly, guys, if you want my opinion on this film, I might do a redo movie review leading up to the 5th anniversary. So, get ready, Venom, get ready. Alright guys, coming in another ranking of the Spider-Man universe film, which is none other than Venom, was Derby Carnage. I don't understand why some people think this film is bad, just like the first film. Honestly guys, to be honest, this film is way better than the first film. This film is a really awesome film. Even this film has some flaws, like the runtime is so flipping short. And even the end credit song was not even catchy at all. Venom by Eminem from the first Venom is so much better than the end credit song of this. And Woody Harrelson as Carnage. OMG, I never see Woody Harrelson play as a villain. Well, on the guy, he played the villain before in Solo of a Star Wars Story. How many times do I have to tell you? It's called Star Wars Han Solo, not Solo of a Star Wars Story. Stupid. you stupid Star Wars president. Anyway, guys, even on one character that she was from the same actress that she was in No Time to Die, and this is what she gave us for her performance. Yeah, her performance was completely awful, and her screaming always make my ears bleed. And honestly, guys, even the humor was really funny. Really funny because this film is way more funny than the first film. Honestly, guys, that's all I gotta say. But if you want more detail about this film, check out my movie review of this film, because I did watch this film for the first time on Christmas in 2021 or 2022. I don't know. Alright, guys, coming in another ranking of the Spider-Man Universe film, and I already know a lot of people are going to hate me right now me saying this, but coming in another ranking, which is none than the Amazing Spider-Man 2. This is so much better than the first film. I absolutely despise the first film, but the sequel fixed the problem what I have in the first film and make it as a really clever way. But honestly, guys, the only flaws I have for this film has to be work like the sorry guys. That's supposed to be a side post, so I'm not supposed to be zooming. Anyway, guys, look at the retro. That did not look like retro. Honestly, guys, the retro of this film is kind of reminding me that I am seeing a Mr. Freeze for Batman and Robin 2.0. Everyone, chill. Shut up, Mr. Freeze, you crap hole. Anyway, guys, and even Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy death scene is a saddest death scene I ever seen in 2014. Is even sadder than the character from the Battle of the Fire Army from the Hobbit movie death scene, and you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, and the ending was completely whipped up to incredible. That's the only flaws I have for the ending. Yeah, the ending is a completely whip off to the incredible, because I'm very sorry, but if Pixar see this film, Pixar will sue Sony if they do that one more time. But honestly, guys, top of that, this film is the most underrated film of 2014. This film is way better than The Legend of Hercules. Maybe reason why I'm saying that is because this film came out the same year. Don't judge me. This film came out the same year, and next year will be 10 years when this film came out. Now, a lot of people would not be happy about this. Hey, it's my opinion. I can do what the heck I want. Don't judge me. Guys, I gotta be honest. This film is kind of reminding me I am watching the MCU film more than the Spider-Man movie. Honestly, guys, coming in another ranking of the Spider-Man movie in the Spider-Man Universe film, which is another than Spider-Man Homecoming. Honestly, guys, I used to really love this film. Honestly, guys, the first I saw it in theater, because honestly, guys, when I saw this movie in theater, which is my very first Spider-Man movie I saw in theaters, and no joke, it was a million people that saw this film back in 2017, which is 6 years ago, I think. Man, it's been 6 years when that film came out. Pretty pleasant, huh? Anyway, guys, and even MJ was really unlikable. Like, come on, who in the right mind wouldn't see a Zendaya's character want to be a generic bully character like you see like a million times in high school movies? Honestly, guys, thank goodness the Lord that Kevin Feige and Sony fixed MJ into a very love interest to Peter Parker. And even Iron Man was really awesome in this film. But honestly, guys, Spider-Man love interest in this film, I do not like her at all. Thank goodness the Lord that she was not in Far From Home and No Way Home. If she was in, she would ruin the Spider-Man movie. I do not want to see her in the Spider-Man movie ever again. And Vulture. Oh my goodness, the Vulture is so outstanding. Honestly, one of my second favorite performance I ever seen from Michael Keaton, next to him as Batman. And sorry, guys, that was my opinion on Spider-Man Homecoming. If you want more detail about this film, check out my movie review of this film leading up to Black Widow back in 2021. Alright, guys, coming in another ranking of the Spider-Man movie and the higher, which is none than the first Spider-Man movie, the one who started it all for the comic book genre. Honestly, guys, back in the 80s and the 90s, we got some terrible comic book movie. Well, come on, we got Howard the Duck, we got Batman and Robin, we got Batman Forever, and we got Superman 4 Request for Sucks, and we got Supergirl, we got Ghost, Wait a second. Oh, that film came out in 2000. Nah. Sorry, guys. Without this film, we won't have Batman, we won't have Superman, we won't have Spider-Man, and we won't have the Avengers, and we won't have the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And without this film won't be the same without Gwen Stacy and Mom Levers. And so yeah, guys, this film is a perfect way to start to the comic book genre. This film is a fantastic comic book, and Green Goblin is a really awesome villain, and Mary Jane, man, I love Mary Jane. Mary Jane, She's such a beauty in this film. And anyway, guys, and honestly, guys, do you think this film is my favorite Samuel Spider-Man movie? But coming in another ranking of the Spider-Man ranking, coming in another ranking, which is better than Spider-Man 2. Yes, that's right. This film is even better than Spider-Man 3, and definitely way better than The Amazing Spider-Man by Andrew Garfield. Anyway, guys, this film is an epic, brilliant masterpiece, and this is how you do a puppet superhero sequel, man. Honestly, guys, originally The Incredible was my favorite film of 2004. But honestly, guys, this film is honestly one of my favorite movie of 2004. Next to Shrek 2, The Incredibles, The Polar Express, and kind of Mean Girl. Yeah, I think Mean Girl came out in 2004. Yeah, honestly, guys, this film is going to turn 20 years old, and I might do a redo movie review of this film next year for the 20th anniversary. So get ready, Spidey people, get ready. And Dr. Octopus, such a fantastic villain. Honestly, one of my favorite villain from the Samuel Spider-Man movie, and this is hands down one of the best sequel from the superhero movie ever made back in the 2000s. Alright guys, coming in another ranking of the Spider-Man Universe film, coming in another ranking, which is better than Spider-Man Far From Home. I don't understand why some people think this film is pretty bad and call it one of the worst movie out of the Spider-Man movie. And I was like, people, have you not even seen Spider-Man 3 and The Amazing Spider-Man? Those two are way worse. And have you definitely haven't seen Morbius? Those are way worse than Spider-Man Far From Home. And for me, I definitely agree with some people. This film is a huge underrated gem. And this is honestly one of my second favorite vacation movie I ever seen in my life. Yes, people, it's a vacation movie. Because Tom Hardy, Spider-Man in this film, he say, I'm going on vacation. Yup, this film is going to be like a awesome vacation film. And honestly, guys, this film is not your generic vacation film that you go around the world. But this film has some action too. This film has the emotion moment. And this film have the best end credit scene I have ever seen in 2019. And even I love Frozen 2, but that post-credit scene in Frozen 2, we do not want to talk about that, because if I get negative about Frozen 2, this YouTube channel will be dead. And sorry guys, Spider-Man Far From Home, such a awesome aftermath to the Avengers Endgame. So it's pretty sad that Iron Man died. Love you 3000, love you so much. Honestly guys, this film is a huge underrated gem, but if you don't care about this film, I accept your opinion. But for me, this film is such a blast, and I really hope you enjoy it on Stars. Alright guys, coming in another ranking of the Spider-Man Universe film, coming in another ranking, which is better than Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, take that, True Retro fan, take that, because that video called Why Into the Spider-Verse a Cinematic Disaster is a stupid video. But I think his rant on Across the Spider-Verse is way worse than his disaster video called Into the Spider-Verse Cinematic Disaster. Honestly guys, there is nothing wrong. People really love this film. This film won at the Academy Award, for goodness sakes. Sorry guys, this film is a work of art, and this is how you do a animated film. This is how you do a puppet Sony picture animation film. Do not copy the formula from Hotel Transylvania 4. Copy this film, because this film saved the Sony picture animation. Back in 6 years ago, we got the Emoji Movie, because that film was destroyed Sony picture animation. But thanks to this film, without this film, the Emoji Movie will destroy the Sony picture animation. And dun 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 dun, Gwen Stacy saved Sony picture animation, yay! And sorry guys, honestly guys, to be fun fact, this film was the very first film I ever saw featuring Harry Steinfeld. Without this film, honestly guys, I would never know who Harry Steinfeld is. And Harry Steinfeld, oh man, she is such a attractive actress, and she is no longer a little girl anymore. She was a little girl back in 2011, but look at her now. She's getting more attractive than ever. And sorry guys, that was my opinion on this film, and just like what I said in the feature Spider-Man movie, if you want me to do a review of the film, I did a review of the film leading up to No Way Home back in 2021. Go watch that review. If it don't age well, I might do a redo movie review of this film leading up to the 5th anniversary. But I already did a review of this film leading up to this film. So go watch my review of this film and go watch the first film before you watch the sequel. Enough topic to that. Let's get to another Spider-Man film we're going to talk about. Alright guys, coming in another ranking of the Spider-Man movie, which is better than Spider-Man No Way Home. honestly one of the second best movie experience I have ever had in my entire life, because this film is such an epic, brilliant masterpiece. The story is absolutely outstanding multiverse movie. The characters is so lovable. Like Tommy McGraw and Andrew Garfield, honestly one of the most shocking cameos I ever seen in my entire life. Tom Harden as Spider-Man performance. I am kind of surprised that he did not get a Oscar nomination, because his performance is Oscar worthy. Chef kiss. And honestly, guys, in the climax, the final battle, when Andrew Garfield and Tommy McGraw and Tom Harden defeat the villain in the past, that's honestly one of my favorite part of the entire movie. And Green Goblin, he's a really creepy villain. And Doctor Strange, he was really underrated character. I don't understand why some people are hating on Doctor Strange just because Doctor Strange ruined this film. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, man, because Doctor Strange was not even bad in this film. And honestly, guys, having not even seen his solo movie, having not even seen Multiverse of Madness, he did a pretty good job. At least it's way better than his character from the Grinch movie. Yeah, I don't want to talk about the 2018 The Grinch anymore. And Zendaya's as MJ. Such a beauty. And the Aunt May death scene is very sad, honestly. And J.K. Simmons as a news reporter. Honestly, guys, I already know Preston really hate that character. It's because he being mean with Spider-Man. What the heck is then? What the heck is then? What the heck is this? Is it the Go Anime community? Yeah. Yeah, honestly, guys, it kind of remind me that Preston is joining the Go Anime community, because he really hate people. Just because honestly, he really hates people in movies. Just because he's very mean spirited. Well, honestly, guys, that's what J. Timmon is all about. He was called breaking news: Spider-Man is the most wanted of the Spider-Man. Yup, J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons is a very funny character. And Daredevil cameo. I forgot to mention in my top 10 best movie of all time video. Yeah, Daredevil cameo. Everyone crap behind me in my movie theaters. And honestly, guys, this film is such an epic, brilliant masterpiece. But if you want honestly, guys, if you want more detail about this film, check out my movie review of this film from last year. And honestly, guys, my favorite Spider-Man movie of the Spider-Man universe, which is none other than Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This film is such a masterpiece. If you want more detail about this film, check out my movie review and check out my spoiler review of this epic, brilliant masterpiece film, which is none other than Across the Spider-Verse. And I cannot wait what's in store for Beyond the Spider-Verse. Sorry guys, that was my ranking of the Spider-Man Universe film, and I will be happy to hear you ranking on the comment section below. If you like this video, if you want to see more ranking video, please I recommend you be a subscriber, comment my video, and share the video with your whole family. And sorry guys, stay tuned with my movie rant on Supergirl leading up to the Flash movie. Yeah, such a terrible start for the Flash film. Oh my goodness, I am not looking forward to talk about the Supergirl. That one scene that Chris Tuckman was talking about, oh boy, that make me cringe the most. And sorry guys, have a great night everyone, and I see you guys next time. Stay tuned for my movie rant on Supergirl. Good night.